How do so many athletes get roped into playing the same sport year-round? I'll tell you exactly how it happens. They're afraid that their skills will diminish if they do not play year-round. They're afraid that if they're not shooting a basketball, if they're not kicking a soccer ball, if they're not swinging a baseball bat, that they will not be as good at it the following year. And there is some truth to that. And that is also true of speed and strength. And as soon as you stop practicing speed and strength, you start to lose it. And when you're playing your sport, that is not practicing speed and strength. If it was, no one would need strength and conditioning. No one would need to specifically squat and sprint to get faster if they could just get faster by playing their sport. But here's what happens that's different from the way people look at their sport skills. Most people train throughout the off season and then they decide to completely stop once their season hits. And when you completely stop, even though you're continuing to play your sport, your strength and speed slowly start to decline through the season. So instead of being your strongest and most explosive at the end of the season when it matters the most, you're actually your most explosive at the beginning of the season when it doesn't matter as much. And this is why it's important for athletes to think of their training as something that they need to consistently be doing year round, rather than making it an afterthought and something that they'll do when they have time for. Because here's the reality of it. Whether you're a single sport athlete or a multi-sport athlete, there is no sport where it doesn't help you to be faster and more explosive. The best athletes that we have had come through our program who have gone on to play at D1 schools were the fastest and the strongest athletes. They were the ones that put in the most time and consistent effort into strength and conditioning. Because no matter what your sport is, if you're not as fast as the other players or you're not as strong as the other players, your skill level does not matter as much. The only things that translate across every single sport are speed, strength, and explosiveness.